Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable. I'm Justin,
I'm Jalen.
and for this episode, we're gonna be talking about the URL Ultimate Madness Wild Card Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
We got six battles. Two of them was gonna determine who's gonna face each other on Gnome.
Yeah.
For the 100,000, and then we just had some one-off battles. Um, I guess to start off, how did you feel about the event?
Like in total,
Yeah, just
I
overall.
really didn't like it as much. Like yeah, yeah. With the like the event as a whole, I really didn't like especially with the first few battles. I feel like it was just stagnant. It took a minute for it to warm up. Really. Yeah, I really didn't like it as much as the event went on. I feel like it went okay. I wouldn't say it went fantastic
Yo,
or anything.
put the thing so your thing stays open.
What thing?
You remember he showed you before how your thing doesn't just lock automatically?
Oh, the settings and shit.
Yeah, you remember, right? Or you don't remember?
No.
You don't remember we did this before and your thing kept locking? He showed you how to go to your settings and change the thing? Yo, we're sorry for the technical difficulties, yo. Like, we just trying to get this right. I don't want him to have to keep worrying about
Yeah.
trying to kind of keep his thing open. So just give us a minute real quick. We apologize. Well, he should be apologizing because it's
Yeah.
really all his fault. Like, goddamn, man. Crazy.
Yeah. Oh, I see why. Yeah.
We gonna get right back into it, trust me.
No, yeah, it's because my shit was on low power.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get. All right, so continue.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it took a minute for the event to warm up and shit, and I
Right.
really didn't like that. But like as it went on, like with the Ultimate Madness battles, I feel like it was okay. Not an extravagant, but it was decent.
I guess, and for me, the whole event was cool. I think the main event, for the most part, lived up to the hype. I don't think there was no narratives of anyone getting robbed, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the one-off battles, I think they were cool. And
Mm-hmm.
like none of them was like crazy, but
Yeah.
overall solid little card. Just smack, just put this together. Like just a little event before Gnome. Um, but let's just dive right into the battles. The first one. So let's just do Steams and Your Honor.
Yeah. Um, this was like a very terrible battle. I'm not gonna lie on both ends. Your Honor came out the gate. It was just kind of weird. Like I don't know where he was going. I feel like he was rapping. He was rapping very good. I feel like he kind of sold me more in like entertainment base, like shit that he was doing that he wasn't rapping. Like I guess in the performance aspect. Um, I found that entertaining, but like I feel like both of them kind of just dropped the ball because none of them really performed to a well standard. And I feel like if any of them was actually like okay or had like like a rate like a 7 round or something, they would have got three like a clear 30 or something. But both of them just came lackluster, and I felt like I didn't like it on both ends. But if I'm giving the winner, I would have to give it to Your Honor because I feel like he definitely had more bright spots. I feel like Steams is kind of he hasn't evolved really. I feel like he's kind of stuck in kind of like that same style from when I first watched him. I feel like he has to like kind of evolve a little bit, bring like renew it and like add some adjustments to it, make it more newer and fresher for the audience. And I feel like that's kind of what I feel like about the whole battle. To be honest, it wasn't really that good.
So Steams and Your Honor. You know, this is how I see the battle went. Now, if we're talking who won the battle, Your Honor won the battle.
Hmm.
He definitely had the crowd more, and he won this battle based off why I told you in the previous video of why he was gonna win the battle. Um, he just has that star factor to him.
Hmm.
Certain battlers just have that star quality to where they're so captivating. Like they'll just keep the crowd because the crowd just wants to they're on the tip of their toe like what he's about to say next. Some people have that like a Charlie Clips
Hmm.
or Briz to where sometimes they may not even really be saying anything, but it's just funny, it's entertaining. He has that.
Yeah.
Steams does not have that.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Hmm.
That's why you see certain people on certain cards. They be like, "Well, why is this person apologize. Why is this person always on Gnome? Or why is this person always on Summer Madness? Why is it always the same people? Because certain people, they're called ticket sellers.
Yeah.
This is what Surf be talking about sometimes, and the lower tier battlers don't like it, and some of the fans might not like it sometimes. Like, why is Surf talking down on JC, or why was Surf talking down on Danny Myers, or why is he talking down on Sirius Jones? He's saying because like he knows he has the star quality and they don't. Right? Surf knows he can choke against a Loaded Lux and main event the next card against a 40 bars. Right? And I'm not saying, back to your honor, that he has that, but if he can keep working on it and just keep progressing every battle, he can get to that point. He's just that captivating.
Yeah.
You feel me? He's someone when you know you're about to go to a a Webster Hall, or like like no one's about to be in Houston, like, or the Gramercy, like a big event with 2,000 people. You need those people that can captivate a crowd. Sometimes it's not all about the bars. It's 2 words: battle, rap. Yes, you have to rap, but you also have to know how to battle. There's certain things, and I don't know if Steam's ever learned those things.
Yeah.
Right? And you would think he's in the group with Chess, and maybe Chess will give him certain pointers. I don't know. Like, Steam's had the wrong approach going into this battle. It wasn't the material.
Yeah.
Nothing he said was whack.
Yeah. 2
things: the wrong approach and his pacing. As you can see when he's going through his rounds, it just he's reading. I felt like he was like reading off a piece of paper. He wasn't, you feel me? He doesn't know how to work the stage, number one. And then, like I just said, his pacing, he was going too fast. Sometimes you got to let a bar marinate.
Yeah.
Something else that Surf always talks about, like, there's something called also a battle rap IQ. You have to know the certain things you have to do on the stage. I'm gonna say this bar at the top of my second because I know that,
Yeah.
it's just certain little things. I don't think Steam's process that. Your Honor knows some of those things though. You feel me? Everything he says isn't really a bar. Sometimes he's just talking to the crowd. It's just like, you feel me? It's a show. It's a performance. And this is why Your Honor knew he was gonna win the battle. Now, if we're talking about material from Your Honor, it was real hit or miss. It was real iffy. We've definitely seen better Your Honors than this.
Yeah.
Material wise, I think he had better material versus Guizi. We still remember him for his Swamp battle, crazy material. So he just has to keep working. He's just getting back into the swing of things. He just has to stay consistent and just sharpen up the pen a little bit.
Okay.
Just a tad, but overall he won the battle. And then it was weird because when Nuno and Jay Black's doing the you know how they always go to them after the battle and they read out the fan vote. They said Steams won the fan vote. I was like,
yeah, that was kind of weird too.
I was like, wow, what? Like, how if he had the crowd here? I was like, wow. But then later on in the night, they did fix it that Your Honor did win. They got a mix up in the names. I don't know how that happened, but Your Honor did win the fan vote. He won the battle, and I think I heard they both have plates coming up, so I think we will see Steams again.
Okay.
We will see Your Honor again, and overall just a decent battle, nothing crazy.
Yeah, decent battle overall. I believe the next one was it was Ryder versus Kid Slade. How do you feel about the battle?
Ryder and Kid Slade. Interesting matchup, interesting battle. With Kid Slade, he's a good battle rapper, but I don't want to be disrespectful and like say nothing crazy. It's just he hasn't had a battle to where I watched it and I was like, all right, he got it. Like he's that guy. Like he's cool. Like he has those slick drug references and all that. He's real cool. But you even seen in the battle like Ryder just impersonating his style. Like his style is not real, hard to do. Like that's why Ryder even started off the battle. We got Ryder versus Easy to T-Top, Goods, T-Rex, Captain, whatever he said, because that it's kind of like a carbon copy. Like and we're not saying him and Easy sound exactly alike. He doesn't sound per se just like any of those people we just named, but he's just in that lane. And I feel like when you're in that lane and you're known for doing that, for you to stand out, you got to do it better than the rest of those people. And the people we named, T-Top, Goods, either Black Captain, T-Rex, people who stay in that sort of lane. I don't think Kid Slade's better than any of them. So right now, he's not really doing it for me right now.
Okay.
I gotta see a little bit more work. But when it pertains to this particular battle, did he beat Ryder? I think it's debatable. I think it comes down to the third round.
Mm-hmm.
I got Ryder in the first round. I believe that was his best round. I had Kid Slade in the second round, and then the third round, it's debatable. I might edge like Razor Shot because it's that close.
Mm-hmm.
It comes down just to the third for me. Um, but just real quick, and when it comes to Ryder and just his overall performance, he was cool. I forget which round it was, either the second or the third. He didn't really have anything. Like it just wasn't really translating too well with the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, his first round came out the gate. He definitely was very good. He definitely showed he can still punch at a high rate. Because that was one of the things Kid Slade was talking about going into the battle. He doesn't punch like the old Ryder. I think we definitely got moments of that, but it just wasn't consistent throughout the whole battle.
Mm-hmm.
So and then also I don't know who Ryder battles after this. Like
Yeah.
he didn't make an impact in the battle. You
Okay.
see, they're both on the same stage, on the same card, battling each other. But right now their trajectories are different.
Yeah.
Kid Slade's the new person. There's a lot of battles lined up already. I just heard on Hip Hop is Real earlier. I think he has Big T coming up. He already has plates. Like they already have a plan for him.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan for Ryder? It's like, how does he get the next battle? It's like he kind of has to stir something up or start a fake battle rap beef or whatever it is. I just don't. He didn't do nothing for in this battle for him to get back in rotation, and that's how I feel. But overall, debatable battle. I might edge though Ryder 2-1.
Yeah. To your point too, I feel like both of them didn't really separate anything from each other in this battle. I feel like they were very close knit the whole battle. I really feel like they didn't really do anything to set each other apart. With specifically with Kid Slade, I feel like he did try some new things. Not probably not new, but I feel like him taking like angles and like trying to I felt like in this battle he wasn't really pushing too much drug talk like as much as he usually does. I feel like he tried a little bit different things. I believe like it was the second round. He just kind of took the whole angle about how you was talking about fucking Mike Speed, bitch. We don't do that. Kind of like attacking his opponent more so. And I feel like that's a good aspect. You feel me, for him to work on and keep on developing, especially in battle rap. You feel me, have more aspects than to just be the drug talk you from person and stuff. But I feel like too on Ryder's end, I feel like he definitely had like the calm form, like not a calm format, but I feel like his punches were just solid. It wasn't extravagant. It wasn't like too high or low. I feel like it was just like down the middle. But I feel like had he just kind of like maybe performed it a little bit better, probably would have made it seem like more than it was. You feel me? You can have solid material, but the way you perform it could really sell it. You feel me? So I feel like on that aspect, that's what kind of hurt Ryder in this battle too. So, but like kind of the same point, I feel like they were just even kill the whole battle. No one really took anything like from the battle. For me, I had Ryder the first round, and then rounds 2 and 3 is debatable to me. I really couldn't pick a winner because I really didn't feel like no one really took it. Like there was no like, you feel me? There was definitely highlights from Kid Slade, but I feel like it wasn't throughout the whole round. Like he didn't take it. Like you feel me? He didn't take the round, and I'm not gonna like, like just give you the round off like one. Like you need to take the round. I didn't really feel like they took it, so I just feel like it was just close knit the whole time.
No, right. Shout out to both of those two battle rappers, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm just like just trying to bash on Kid Slade or anything like that. He definitely had some shit. He definitely had the medicine ball bar in the second round.
Yeah,
He definitely had some, but like to your point, it just wasn't consistent really
yeah,
throughout the second or the third. Kind of like you said, I guess both of their most consistent rounds was the first.
yeah.
And then it was kind of just iffy from there. So yeah. But going into the next battle, O-Red and Nun Nun. Talk about it.
Um, this uh, this battle is kind of weird too. I'm a supporter of None and everything. I feel like I don't understand why he kind of took this. I kind of understand like he got cheated off of Ultimate Madison thing, but with him being announced on Gnome, I kind of didn't understand why he would take this one specifically, really, because I really feel like this didn't really do anything for him. It really wouldn't move his stock up or anything, or maybe he's just practicing something. But I feel like in this battle specifically, he didn't show me anything really like good. Like I'm kind of like I feel like this battle kind of hurt him in my eyes in a sense because I kind of get in like a typical nun in this. Like I kind of know what I'm expecting at this point. Like he's not really like shocking me or moving me any type of way. Like I feel like this battle kind of hurt him in my eyes a little bit. As far as Old Red in a sense, Old Red, I really didn't like the breakdown of the bars and shit. I really didn't. Like I feel like the whole aspect of battle rap, you feel me? Like the fact that not everybody else gets it and all that kind of makes your bars kind of more, I wouldn't say potent at this point. Like you explaining it kind of trying to dumb it down kind of negates what you really did really. Like the ones that like I get like you want everybody to know in a sense, but for me, like I know it. Like I get it. You feel me? You don't got to explain it again. Like you feel me? Like I just really didn't like that. I feel like he did do good though. Um, Same thing. I really don't feel like no one really took it. Really, I feel like it was 1-1 going into the third, and I'm gonna be honest. I really don't remember too much from the third round because nothing. They really didn't sway me no type of way. I feel like also too. I feel like O-Red would maybe he forgot his material or something. I feel like he was freestyling in the third too, because I feel like he was doing a lot of stuff on the fly. Like I really didn't feel like. I feel like he was freestyling and everything. Yeah, yeah. So third was really just a blur. I really don't know how to call it really, but yeah, I would just say it's just the even kill battle. I didn't really like it.
But who would you have winning?
Can't call it really because it was 1-1. I had it 1-1 going to the third. I I guess I would have to go with Nun because I really didn't like anything from O-Red's third really.
Okay, so I kind of feel the same way about the battle. I thought it was a okay battle. You know, they both had some hard hitting bars in all the rounds. It just like sort of like the Kid Slater and Ryder battle. It just was had its ups and then it got its downs, and you know it was just a real flip floppy battle. So you even seen None kept kind of emphasizing that the crowd was kind of messing up the battle, whether it was the heckling or they wasn't just reacting to anything.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you real quick before I even forget that point, like, how did you feel about the crowd for that event though?
I like.
Because I feel like if it wasn't magnificently impressive, like they wasn't giving you anything, like it was just like, no, you have to say something crazy, like we're
Mm-hmm.
just not. And then there was a lot of heckling. I think it was a lot of the people at the bar. Heard it was like 40 people over there. If you got 40 people at a bar, they're drinking, they're gonna talk.
Yeah.
They don't matter if they're talking, they're going to talk over there.
Yeah.
They trust me, they are. Like we all know, when you start drinking, you got something to say. All right. And then if one bar hits up, they'll talk about it for the next 5 minutes. Like, no, you didn't really get that. Like, what did you think? Like, you got 40 people at the bar. I don't know what they do with that situation when it's kind of a smallish venue and you have a bar or something like that. Like in Houston, that's not going to be a problem. There's going to be more people listening than just you feel.
Yeah.
But in a small something like this, that could be a problem.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm talking about? So, but how'd you feel?
I'm not gonna lie, I liked it low key. Like I feel like you feel me. Like they like.
Are you saying you're a fan of heckling? Oh,
no, I'm not a fan of heckling, but I'm saying like they're not like easily like impressed, I guess. And like to your point, like you really have to say something extravagant to get us like you feel me.
Does that mess up the battle though?
No,
if it's just no one's getting because there was hold on, we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
There was also a lot of times where in a lot of these battles, people were saying some crazy and no one's reacting. Come on, like that's a little crazy. But I do get your point.
Yeah, but to my point too, the same. I feel like I kind of felt the same because like some of the times, like oftentimes I feel like people warrant reactions that's like y'all reacting off of that like it's simple, like you feel me, like but also to your point with the way it's performed and the way it looks, you have to sell it, you feel me. And I feel like with those like with the past 3 battles, no one was really like selling it, you feel me. And that's why I'm saying like people was like when you have to take the battle, no one was really like you feel me, like taking it, you feel me. So it's not like you might have said some crazy shit, but you're not on site. It's like
That was a
what?
good point.
You feel me? You're not selling it. Like, you feel me? So you gotta sell it to
You had
like
to
everybody.
clearly win some. Like I feel all the battles
Yeah.
tonight. You had to
Clear.
clearly win. Like
That's what
for them to say you won.
That's what I'm saying. But even like, I know we're gonna get to it, but just to go off she, like when she was performing, he was selling the fuck out of it, and like he had the whole, like he was like to the point where it didn't matter what he said, the way he was, like, you feel me? Or he was selling the shit. Like,
he's a problem.
that's what I'm saying.
I try
So
to tell you.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the crowd, like, you feel me? You really gotta. I feel like that was kind of the main factor, performance. You feel me? You have to.
Okay.
It was emphasized on performance, and you feel me? And that's what I kind of like. So it was very, and without the performance, it's magnified on your material, and then the material doesn't look a certain way. So yeah, that's why I kind of like the crowd.
Okay. And then for me, just to finish off, cause we was talking about All Right and None None.
Yeah.
I had None None winning the battle. I also wasn't a fan of the breakdown thing in the first. Like if you had did it maybe for like one, like maybe just for one time. I felt like it was just a little too stretched out. You did it for like, you don't get it. I just said I take her. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I heard you. Like I know what you just said. Like
Yeah.
you feel me to a point. I guess it's for the people who really are retarded, who really can't. Well, I don't want to say that because he's just trying to show how layered his stuff is. Like
Yeah.
we get it. You
Yeah.
know? We're not gonna do a podcast if we don't really get some like real material. Like you feel what I'm talking about. So I just wasn't a fan, but the crowd was fucking with it though.
Okay. Yeah.
We may have not, but the crowd was. I will point that out. So I
Okay.
think they gave him that first round,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I think the second went to None None.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the thirds were a little iffy. You know, I think Old Red was maybe forgetting a little bit of his third. It took him a little while even to start. He had to drink the water, and he was like, "Y'all good? Y'all can hear me?" We're like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
you're clear as shit."
Yeah.
Like, and then he had to finish the halls. Like, no, I got a halls. Like,
Yeah.
please, once again, battlers, this is a performance. That's
Mhm.
called looking a little bit cringy. Come
Yeah.
on, you're here to perform. We don't care about you and your whole situation and your throat and losing your brother man. Just get it together. This is also a performance. We don't see certain battlers doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's called battle rap etiquette.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Fuck that shit, man.
But overall, All Red was solid though. It is a debatable battle, but if I had to choose, I'm gonna go with None because I just think he just had more higher points in the battle.
Okay.
Like if it comes down to that, who had the more higher points? Who when they got their takeover? Like if you know 2K, you know 2K. I feel None used, like he got to the takeover first. Like you feel what I'm talking about? He just built up more. To me, he was just overall better than All Red in the battle, but that doesn't mean All Red was whack. Because I'm not mad at anyone that said All Red won that battle. He did have some shit. But shout out to None. Shout out to All Red. You will be seeing None on Gnome. Shout out to him for also that. We will get into that at a later date.
Facts.
So as you can see there, the next one off was Snake Eyes and Stumbles, but we will save that for last because who knows who knows if we might get an alert and they might fight now. Who knows what? We'll save that for the end because there's actually a lot to break down in that particular battle.
Facts.
Some apologies have to be given out. Just a lot of turnover happens. So we will go into Sheet Happens versus JC. We're now gonna get into the actual tournament again.
Yeah.
Right? It was the Fonz and Swamp, Sheet Happens, and JC. The winners of those are gonna go on to Gnome. And the first one that went down, Sheet Happens, JC. Now we all know JC was the official winner.
Mm-hmm.
He did get majority of the votes. He got the fan vote. He got Polo. He got Quest Cody, and he got John.
Mm-hmm.
The only person that voted for Sheet Happens was Calico. Even seeing in his response, he actually said he woke up today saying, "I'm not gonna vote for Sheet Happens. It just seems too typical." But he said he had to. Like Sheet Happens was that good. Now, when it comes down to me, the battle was close. The battle was close. But Sheet Happens was very good. Like I thought Sheet Happens was going to actually win because they were both fire. I just feel she did the little things. The crowd participation, all that, just the performance, the aggression, the being all up in JC. Like I forget his name, but I even seen a part when I forget. I'll not even forget. I don't even know the guy's name, but he was whispering something to JC, and then Sheed happen goes over there, and then he starts barking in his face like,
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know his name, but he do be all of it. I just
Yeah.
don't know his name, like, but the people watching, y'all will know. But yeah, it was close. I might have gave it to Sheed me personally,
Hmm.
but like I said, it was a close battle. Um, yeah, so JC will be advancing to Nome 3 weeks from now at the chance at 100K. He's been on a rampage this whole year. It's continuing.
Hmm.
You could arguably say he hasn't lost a battle all year.
Yeah.
Shout out to JC, but I think she did what he had to do in terms of his stock from this tournament.
Okay.
He wasn't even supposed to be on this card.
Hmm.
People had him was supposedly losing the first round, and a lot of people felt that he did lose that battle in the first round, but the judges did give it to Sheed. So shout out to him for really shit. You made me a fan because before going into this tournament, I thought he was bullshit. Like, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I just didn't think he was that good. I was completely wrong. I even DM'd you personally. I said, yo, he's a star. Like, he just has it. Like, he's different. He don't sound like nobody. I don't really like the Bill Collector comparison too much. I get it. I can see why people could say that, but I just think he has his own style. He's fire. So shout out to Sheed. I know we will see him before the year is up.
Uh-huh.
There's no way we don't see Sheed happens again. I think that would be a little crazy.
Yeah.
But yes, once again, shout out to JC for winning. But real quick, I just want to ask you: are you a fan of the? I know, like it's crazy. I know, like that whole thing that JC does after every single bar. I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, you in the fourth. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you feel about him? Because that was one of the things that you seen. She tried to neutralize when he was getting reaction doing the I know.
Yeah.
How do you feel about JC? Because he kind of does almost do that after every bar. Like,
Yeah.
but the bars are crazy though. But it's like, all right, we continue. Like, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's kind of like the big aspect in this battle too. I really hated that shit from JC. Like every 4 bars he would stop, and I know it's crazy. And mind you, like this is a timed battle, and he keeps doing it every 4 bars. So you're kind of like simming your material, like
Bro,
taking like 10 seconds saying I know.
Bro, the whole crowd could be silent if one person says I
No,
know.
yeah,
It's like, oh my god, like
yeah, and that too. But like for this battle, I was kind of mixed. Because I wanted JT to win, but she was fucking him up a little bit. I'm not gonna cap. The first round, I definitely had JC. I feel like he had better material. I feel like she didn't really like I feel like he was kind of more so introing like into the battle. I feel like he didn't do like too much or too little. I feel like he just had like a solid first round. Second round, like grabbed him by the neck and fucked him up. Like that's how I feel. Like he just fucked him up that whole second round. Like to me, like there was no way like JC won that second by any chance to me. Even to like my point, like I'm not really like the Sheed fan, but I kind of see the aspects of what I was saying. Like the only like prior to the battle, no one was performing like that at any level. You feel me? And the movement, the walking around the stage, just everything. You feel me? He performed at a high level, and that's what I'm talking about.
he's a complete battle
That's what I'm saying.
rapper.
You gotta sell that shit. You feel me? And no one else was selling that shit that whole night. That's what I'm saying. It kind of took a slow.
Your Honor did a little bit.
Yeah, he did a little bit, but
He was the only other one up till this battle who only did it a little bit. Your
But I'm
Honor
saying,
did, though.
but she had that shit jumping. Like he had that shit jumping, and then it got to the second round, and then that's what I'm talking about. The JC thing. I kind of noticed it again. He's every 4 bars. I know, that's crazy. I know, like bro, shut up. Like you feel me? Like I'm.
Yo, why'd you make it sound like a dork?
Like,
He said, I know,
bro, because that's how it sound. Like I'm tired of it, bro. Like you feel me? I'm annoyed by it. The third round, right? I feel like she tried to turn that level up again, but I feel like he kind of messed up with the approach with like the JC doing drugs angle, because it's not completely accurate. But if you're gonna do it, try to do it in a way that kind of the whole consensus know, because we kind of all know that JC's not like a avid crack. Like you feel me? It's not like we seen it, but we kind of suspected it, but it's not like accurate, I guess.
It's an alleged
Yeah,
accusation.
it's a
There's no proof
yeah,
that he did it. Just like Sidebar, there's no proof that Surf stole the bar.
yeah,
Those are in battle rap. There's allegations until there is proof.
yeah, yeah, and that's
We just can't say these things. It's a good angle. It's funny, you know. You look
Yeah.
at JC the crackhead. Back when JC battled None, he had a crazy bar. If it ain't TikTok, we don't want to see a battle rap fiend. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like, so you definitely, I get to your point. You just gotta
Yeah.
be a little creative with
Yeah,
it.
and I feel like with Sheed, I feel like he definitely had to be creative, but I feel like he was more so approaching like he really did smoke. He's like, you got to get off the drugs, like, and I'm like, bro, like, I don't think he's really like on drugs, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. Again with JC in this fucking third, I feel
know.
I know, but I'm not gonna lie, the material is good. It's
Yeah,
gr-
so that's why
it's great.
we can't
It's
say
a-
it's not warranted, but it's like after every one, bro. No,
Yeah.
all right. Some of them is like, I'll be like, no, I know, like, but no, no. Some of them be like, I know, like, but then some of them is like, bro, back up, like,
Yeah.
all right, we get it, like,
Yeah,
so definitely,
yeah, but the material was great. But I feel like he won the third only because I feel like the approach of Sheed threw me off. But I kind of expected Sheed to win. Not gonna lie, I didn't really expect JC to win this battle.
No, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I always feel like this throughout this whole tournament. Once I see JC gets the first ball, I'm like, yeah, he won. Cause it's just like I feel sometimes I don't know if this is kind of in all judging, but I think there's a factor when judging anything. I feel like when a lot of the judges are saying the same thing, they all sometimes kind of just go with the flow and say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like what happened in the main event battle. I feel like all of them just kind of give the same expert because they didn't really want to say the truth, so they just kind of say the same. So I don't know. I feel like once JC gets the first vote, the next person's gonna say JC, and then oh yeah, you're right, JC did win. Like
Okay.
that's how I felt. But then Calico did pick him because it was 2-0 in favor of JC, and then Cal picked him.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh okay.
Right.
I wanted to go to the fan vote. I wanted to see who the fans actually picked.
Mm-hmm.
But then I think Quest was next, maybe, or whoever next picked
Yeah, JC.
JC. All right, yeah, he lost.
But yeah, yeah. Overall, that was a good battle. Great. Like you feel me? I have no complaints except for that JC shit.
I know. Fonz and Swamp. You know, I went live after the event. You know, I definitely had some people up. I had Sanchez. I forget his actual Instagram, but if he's watching, Sanchez and Legend, I definitely had them two up. We was definitely talking about the battles. And when it came down to Fonz and Swamp, I said the separation in the battle was preparation.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Swamp was cleaner. You feel what I'm talking about? Fonz wasn't as clean as Swamp was. Because Fonz had material every round. We're not going to act like Fonz had material every round. But if in a judge battle, if it's close like that, we got to look at who was more. Because remember, I think it was the second Fonz that slipped up. Swamp was clean the whole battle.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was the freaking, what's the word? I'm having a brain fart right now.
Highlight or
no, I'm just having a brain fart.
oh
But that was the determining factor in the battle. Yeah, really. Like, shout out to Swamp. He's been on a rampage. He has to be definitely in the race for champion of the year. Because he's definitely been putting in work. I don't know if he's had the hardest road. Maybe he has. Suge, Nitty, Fonz, like all battles that no one thought no one thought he was gonna win. He's been proving everyone wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He has been showing he can show you how to retire a nigga. Like he's doing it. It was mad funny when he posted the picture on Instagram.
Yeah.
When he was actually working in the tire shop. The caption was like, "I told you I could retire." So that was actually funny. So shout out Swamp, man. I can't say nothing bad. He's going to Nome. The petty part of me wants him to win the whole thing because if JC wins, I gotta pay this man. So it's like the petty part of me, but I think JC is gonna win. But shout out Swamp Fonz. I think if you was just more clean, I think you might have won.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was just separation. That's it. That's all I gotta say about the battle.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared like for that battle because I'm not gonna lie. I think Fonz went first.
It was close.
Bro, That first round by Fonz, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like people didn't catch a lot of the shit he was saying,
No, but
bro.
it took him a little while to heat up though. The
Yeah,
beginning of his first, it
bro.
took him a little to
But
heat
I'm
up.
not even gonna lie. The beginning of his first was fucking crazy. Like the whole website scheme with the, like he was going crazy.
I caught it.
Bro, I'm like, nah, this is gonna be a long ass night if he's rapping like this, bro. But yeah, nah, Fonz had that first clear, like no debating, like he had that shit. But to your point, I feel like it went down to who's cleaner, and I feel like Swamp was kind of poised, like you feel me. Even when Fonz is rapping, I see him like locked, like he's like standing, like he's locked in, like you feel me, like he was just poised, like he knew like what he wanted, he knew what he wanted to do on the stage, like he kind of knew it, like he was settled on
He
it.
had a drink in his hand,
Yeah.
smoking the cig throughout the battle. He was chilling. Like,
Yeah, like he was changing, like he knew exactly what he wanted to do.
it's either y'all, cause I'm about to be clean this battle. It's either you
Yeah.
gonna fuck with this shit or y'all don't fuck with it.
Yeah,
I'm about to be
facts.
clean though.
Yeah, and he
I'm about to
wasn't
get it all out.
and like the whole battle, he just wasn't letting up. Like he wasn't like taking his foot. If something didn't hit, he just I'm going to my next shit. Like he wasn't letting up this whole battle. I feel like that's what kind of won him the whole battle. But it with the point of Fonz not being like clean, that kind of just hurt him. But his material was fucking crazy, bro. Fucking that name page up, bro. I like, bro. That's what I'm saying. I feel like if like just to go back, if Nitty had used more of that page shit, like and just on the like it would have been dangerous. But he was catering more to like the swamp shit. Like, bro, Fonz was fucking. I'm not gonna cap, but it was just like he just wasn't clean. But yeah, Swamp, yeah, that's my boy, bro. But yeah,
Yeah, so shout out to Swamp. He will be advancing to face JC on Gnome. I don't want us to really dig too deep in our predictions right now. We'll definitely do a Gnome special or Gnome episode, the first ever Gnome that we will be doing. So I think it will have some significance to the channel. So we'll definitely dive into all those. Because you know they kind of announced the whole card, so we all know the card. I just don't want to get into it really too much right now. So all we can do right now is move on to the main event. All I hear is Stumbles did this and Stumbles did that. When I mushed that nigga, how come Stumbles ain't scrapped?
Oh my!
I mushed him and they start stumbling back. Like,
bro,
hold on. Cause I want to go first on this one.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Then I'll let you go. Let me just have the floor.
Go ahead, man.
Trying to think, where did I even start? Well, number one, let me apologize.
Okay.
I was on camera saying I couldn't, but hold on. What I said though going into it was I can't pick Stumbles because the battles I seen he has not completed. It would be disrespectful to me.
You right.
To pick Stumbles to win the battle.
Word for word.
If every battle I've seen, just me, not that he had, but I've seen, he has not completed it.
You right.
His last 2 URL battles, he did not complete.
Correct. Yeah.
So I could not do that. And Snake Eyes has been putting in pain this year.
You're right.
I just want to get that
You're
clear,
right.
but I was 100% wrong. Stumbles 30'd him. It was bad. And it was weird, like, well, first, let's start from the beginning. I got anxiety before this battle started. Like, I felt it in my heart. Like, my anticipation for it was just like, yo, it's here. Like, main event, Stumbles and Snake Eyes. What's going to happen? Like, the battle starts. Stumbles goes first. The crowd, I can tell because I paid very close attention. Everyone in the building was seeing, is he about to choke?
Yeah.
He wasn't really giving it up yet. He was like, no, complete this round. Complete the round, nigga. Yeah. Complete this shit. Once it got to the halfway, it was like, all right, he got it. Like, he's not choking. Like, he just had hard-hitting shit every single round. Like, he was just on hit. Almost everything he was saying was hitting. And it's like, the way he raps is like, he's just like talking to you like, nigga, you're a fucking dirtball. Like, he's just talking to you, and it's just his flow. Like, he has a certain flow to him where it's like he's literally just talking to his opponent. It's not a 4-bar setup. It's not the casual battle rapper. He stumbles. Like, he has one of those intangibles that you just can't teach. It's either you got it or you don't.
Yeah.
Stumbles didn't stumble. That's the headline of this battle. Stumbles didn't stumble. Certain battlers, it's like, if they don't stumble, what happens then? It's like when we go into certain battles like a Stumbles, a Twerk, a B Magic, people that we just don't. You always it's always the caveat: are they going to be prepared? So we bet the other person, but we also forget though. What if he's prepared though?
Yep.
That's something we've all, and especially with Twerk, I think that's the key person.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if Twerk was to come back and about to face Danny Myers again in a rematch, it's like, all right, but is Twerk going to choke?
Yeah.
And then people will go with that narrative, and then Danny will be the favorite. But then it's the other people like, but hold on, what if he's clean?
Yep.
And I think with Stumbles, that's just gonna be the stigma to him. He starts to do some more battles because he can fuck around and choke his next battle. Yep. But we got to give credit where it's due because this was his biggest battle of his career.
Yep.
And he was not playing around. He said he was gonna 30 him too.
Yep.
He went everywhere and said 30.
Yeah, even the
30.
Shit, the what's it called? The
30.
What you call the shit?
30. I'm telling you what
the face off. Remember they was going back at it in the face off.
30.
He was just talking this shit the whole time.
But I seen him on Angry Fan on DNA. People be asking him questions. Yo, how you feel about 30? He was just saying it, and it was true. Like yep. I'm gonna 30 him. Like,
yep.
But now let me go to Snake Eyes. Ooh. It just wasn't it. Like, I don't know. It just wasn't it. I didn't like nothing he had. Like, I feel he was just all aggression.
Yep.
But he wasn't really saying anything. I mean, he touched on the fight real quick. But you know how I also kind of viewed it when it came to it? It was like, it felt like he was a guest in the URL house. Stumbles is a homegrown product here. Well, he's he's from We Go Hard, but we don't see him on RBE and all that. He's URL. So I feel like the family was listening like, where have you been? We're listening to Snake Eyes rap. Where have you been? Oh, you was fucking with the ops.
Yep. He even had an ARP bar though. Stumbles.
Oh my God. I keep an ARP and we'll send him back from where he came from. That was, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I think that bar summarized the whole battle. I got an ARP. We'll send him back where he's not URL, even though he's back now. Yes.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like, you know how like you sometimes in gangs, and we're not gang members.
Yeah.
But you know how with Bloods and Crips, sometimes you got to get beat into the gang.
Yeah.
He just got beat into the URL. You're here now, but we just jumped you into the URL. Like we jumped you. Like
yeah. Oh man.
Stumbles in the third. He did the Tupac reference. Started playing the music. It was done after that. Smack vibing. Like it was just a movie after that. It was just fuck Tony, bro. Fuck Snake Eyes. Fuck Black Compass. Fuck that whole organization. If you rocking with him, that oh my God, it just shut down the building. Yep. But I'm gonna go to you now. I'm gonna give you the floor. But I want you to start. Was that fair for a judge battle? And you could start from there and then talk about the battle, but address that. Him doing that a prop and effect. In a judge battle, because you see Snake Eyes had a problem with that. Okay. There was people, in the comments saying, we're just asking, is that fair?
Yeah.
Because that made him definitively win the third round. Mm-hmm. That's called a room shaker. Like that was it. You just got 30. That they were saying 30. Snake didn't even rap yet.
Yep.
So is it fair? And then dive into the battle.
Yeah.
How you seen?
No, I definitely feel like it's fair. If they allow it, it's a go. You feel me? It's not like
who's they?
But
who's they?
Like the URL, anybody in charge of that
hold on.
Yeah.
I heard though, because it was interesting. This topic, it wasn't URL though. Stumble said they brought a speaker.
Okay. All right,
but then look, let's say it was URL. How is that fair that you just let him use a prop?
That's fair, bro. You feel me? It's not like it's forbidden. Snake Eyes, if you have the access to it, you can do it, bro.
But if this is $4,000 on line for the hardcore championship, this is supposed to be about raps, though. No?
Yeah, but
like,
bro, if it's for $4,000, you better pull any trick you can to win, bro. And if you feel me, if it's not forbidden, you feel me, you got it. You feel me? It's a possibility it couldn't have landed. You feel me? It's a risk.
You definitely have to execute on it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a risk you're willing to take. You feel me? So you feel me? Those who risk are free, bro. You feel me? Those risks are free. But yeah, like I said, man, yo, this Stumbles battle, bro. Fucking God. I'm not gonna lie, before I even get to it, I'm gonna tell you how disrespectful this whole shit is, bro. Like, like the whole like this belt shit, bro. The nigga Stumbles took the belt, gave it to Twerk, got it back, competed for the belt, won it, and now it's vacant, bro. He said he didn't want it, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, this shit is crazy, bro. Like,
But mention. I don't mean to talk shit. Like, I'm not a tough guy, or nothing. But you got beat up for the belt. Say that you got beat up.
Yep.
You got beat up for the belt. You got it taken. Then
next battle,
and then. Hold on, cause we got to get the storyline correct.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. We're not going nowhere right now. Nowhere.
Yeah.
You got jumped for the belt, which was not fair, though. We have to also mention that was not fair.
Yeah, that's not
Because
fair.
I don't think we ever really touched on the situation on the channel.
Yeah.
That was not right.
Yeah, that wasn't right.
That shouldn't have happened like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those two grown men, they should have battled on initiation.
Yep.
But it ended up, you got jumped for the belt. That's what happened.
Yep.
You got your ass whooped with that belt. I heard you got beat up by people in wheelchairs. I don't know how that's even possible.
Bro.
I was confused on that whole situation.
And what's crazy, bro? Stumbles covered all of this. And that's, oh my God.
Bro, then gives the belt to Twerk going into Snake Eyes and Twerk.
Yep.
Now that battle is one of the main reasons I thought Snake Eyes was going to win. Snake Eyes was very good in the Twerk battle.
Yep.
That might have been the best Snake I've ever seen material-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. So that's why I was like, he can beat Stumbles. Even if Stumbles, he can beat Stumbles, though.
Yep.
Then you didn't want to defend it there because you would have lost it there.
Yep.
You arguably got 30'd.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got Stumbles. They gave you a new belt. You didn't even have to put up the belt.
Facts.
You was that confident in your material. What you spit that other night, you thought that was going to be him.
Yup.
That means to me, you thought he was dog shit.
Yup.
Because you was dog shit. If you thought, because Snake Eyes, I don't think he's an idiot.
Yup.
All rappers know what they have.
Yep.
If you came into the venue with that, you thought either he was going to choke or he just can't even rap, period. And he 30'd you. 30'd you.
Yep.
He didn't take a round off. He did stumble a little bit in the second, but we'll sweep that under the rug because it was still a great performance. Make sure, disclaimer, Stumbles did stumble in the second round. We just gotta make sure we adjust. We all see.
Oh, man.
But once again, you get 30'd.
Yeah.
Then he doesn't even want the belt.
That's what I'm saying.
So he basically said, it wasn't even about the belt. I'm just better than you.
Yeah, bro. This shit, yeah.
Give me my money in Snake Eyes. I'm better than you.
Facts.
I don't even want the belt. Matter of fact, it would have been crazy if he gave it back to him.
Crazy.
That's what I would have.
Nah, that's
I'd have been like, no matter of fact, on sale, I'd have been like, you know what? Keep it.
OD.
That would have looked crazy. Just keep it.
This is crazy, though.
Give me my bread, though, please. Keep that. I'm better than you.
Yeah, but
Let me ask you, hold on. Let me ask you, is Stumbles better than Snake Eyes? As a battle rapper, their archetypes. Is Stumbles better than Snake Eyes?
yeah, for me, yeah. I have more preference for Stumbles material than Snake Eyes for me.
Second question, I'll give you back the floor.
Yeah.
What do we do with Snake Eyes right now? Because I don't know. If I'm a league owner, I'm not. And maybe I'm doing too much of a prisoner of the moment. But when someone has a bad performance like that, it really sticks in my mind. Like, and then I start thinking who you battle next.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when John got 30 to Surf. I was like, remember I said to you,
Yeah.
where does he go from here? Has he battled since?
Nah.
I called it, right? I said to you, who does he battle now?
Yeah.
Because it was so much hype going into it, and you got 30'd.
Facts.
And another thing, I'm sorry, bro. We
Nah,
gotta
go
make
ahead,
sure
go ahead,
this
bro.
is addressed with this battle. After Stumbles' first round, Snake Eyes said, "That's it? That's all you got? Really?" That made me think. I'm like, "Yo, Snake Eyes about to kill him." And that's what you had. Go ahead, bro. My fault. I didn't make sure all these things is addressed because he was talking a lot. He said, "Someone gonna 30 me, right? He's gonna 30 me, right? Watch this."
Yup.
What was it though? Come on, Snake. I was vouching for you. You have to be at least top 5 champion of the year. We're not doing that. None. Twerk. B Cortez. That gets up to the rug too. B Cortez.
Yeah.
He was on a run, and this is just a.
Yeah.
A real stop in the road. Like I know Tony Bro saying no, he definitely gonna battle E Nasty. Still got the Rock battle, the JC battle, on Walk Down and all that. Yeah, we're still active, but it's like, bro, let's stay in this moment. Your man just got 30'd.
Facts.
Addressed it. What happened? What happened?
Oh man.
Why were these hip hop is real? 15 minutes of fame. Ask him. I would bring up the old clip. You said this. What happened?
Oh Lord.
Cause we gotta start calling battlers out. When you talk this amount of shit,
Yeah, definitely.
at least lose 2-1 to get around. You got 30'd
Yup.
after he beat you up.
That's what I'm saying.
Come on, Stick. This is not a good look.
And that's what I was saying. Like,
And then I heard behind the scenes you backed out of a Jay Murder battle, saying that you had personal problems, or to find out you're on this card and you get 30'd.
mm-hmm. It is what it is.
If you have something else to say, but Snake Eyes, get it together quickly.
Yeah, but what's it called? I feel like a major part in this battle. Stumble stayed on the situation and in common knowledge and everything about Snake Eyes. I feel like Snake was trying to battle. This is not a battle, bro. You feel me? We know what happened. Like we know the situation. We know the tension between y'all. You feel me? And I feel like Stumble's just addressed it the whole time. And he stayed there. You feel me? He was rapping and everything, but everything he said had to do somewhat with Snake Eyes. He stayed on Snake Eyes. He didn't try to rap or he knew we all know the moment. We all know what happened, and this is what happened. And he's gonna rap about it. I feel like Snake Eyes was trying to rap and battle, and he stayed on the situation for a moment. But bro, this is not the time for you to rap and try to be nah, bro. We here, bro. We know what happened, and everything Stumble said pertaining to Snake Eyes, from fucking with Rex, from the belt situation, from why your eye look like that.
You fucking with Rex and Rex fuck Vade?
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was just he really just did a whole biography on why Snake Eyes is lame to him. You feel me? And I feel like that was the whole point of this. You feel me? Just stay there the whole time.
You don't notice he be doing that shit?
Yeah, he be like, huh?
You hear me?
Yo, bro. Yeah, he was just,
shout out Stumbles.
He was never just letting up. Just stayed there. You feel me? And I feel like that was the point of this battle, bro.
It's my life, not yours.
You feel me? And then bro, and the thing about it too with Stumbles, like you said, he's not a 4-bar setup, bro. But
he just be talking to you.
I'm noticing, bro. He's instead of 4-bar setups, bro, it's 2-bar setups. And it's he says a line and then says a line, bam. Says a line, says bam. And then it doesn't it's, you feel me? And the thing about it too, with him rapping like that, if it is a 4-bar setup, you feel me? And it hits, it's more magnified because it's oh shit, where is he going? Because it's not 2 bars no more. And then bam. That's what I'm saying. This nigga's not letting up. But yeah, Stumbles, bro. Yeah, bro. And
Stumbles versus Easy the Block Captain.
That already happened.
It did?
Yep. Already happened. I seen it.
Oh, what? We go hard?
No, I was, after the Real Sick battle, I'm like, why hasn't Stumbles battle Easy? And I seen it on YouTube or something. Or I think it might be on the app.
On URL?
On URL, bro.
I gotta see that. My fault. My fault.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of people who taught
it happened,
him versus Rex, him versus a Goods, him versus be crazy.
I don't know if it happened. I think it might have happened on that tournament that Fonz won, but I know I remember it, or maybe in the I forgot.
Easy
but
battle.
I seen it in that setting though.
No, Easy battle Don Marino.
I know, but I'm saying when I looked up the battle, it was in that caffeine setting. So I don't know when it happened, but it definitely happened. You can search it up and see it. But yeah.
Okay.
Facts. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that concludes the whole card. Yeah, overall I feel like it was solid. It definitely heated up towards the end though. That was a great way to end of the night though, with Stumbles and Snake Eyes.
Oh my God, that was crazy, and he got all the votes too.
Facts.
Let's adjust the judging real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All this, I felt like they was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
They just 30 him. I think it was kind of like that. You seen Jonathan went for, he was like, I think he was trying to be nice. 2-1, he didn't get around.
Yeah.
He got 30'd.
Mm-hmm.
When are we just gonna be real in battle rap and stop? Oh, we don't want to hurt the battle rapper's feelings, even though he killed 50 people. He has feelings though.
No Lord.
He's the kingpin of the drug house. What? Don't say he lost the battle though. That's very touching to his heart. You got 30.
Nah, he definitely got 30.
Jesus Christ, man. But also though, in Snake Eyes' defense, I know there was a little controversy in the beginning of the battle with the whole judging system.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 7 judges, but then Smack was talking about 5 and all that. All I said was that was proper for Snake Eyes to maybe be a little bit upset about that, because on Midnight Madness, it's a certain way it goes. It's 7 judges that they both have to agree to.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm talking about? So we got to make sure the next time on a title defense over $4,000 on the line, that these things are correct, because that can affect the outcome of a battle. Snake, if you don't want, and I don't know if this was true or not, if it's not, that I'm sorry for putting out a false narrative. If you don't want drugs to be a judge, he cannot be a judge.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have to agree on, or am I bugging? That's not how Midnight Madness go.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure though, when these title defenses and all that, when it's not on Midnight Madness, when it's on these other leagues, and then it's like, this was the sort of like a URL / Midnight Madness kind of card. That's what they was kind of promoting. Why was Surf Bill or Jack not in the building?
I think they had like plane issues or something. I think Nunu said like he had like a delay with his flight or something. But
all 3 of them?
I don't know.
One of them could have been in the building.
You're right. Yeah.
We understand, sir. It could happen to one of them. I don't think it was all 3.
Yeah, facts.
Someone from Midnight Madness got to be in the building to get this right.
Yeah, get the order and shit right. Yeah.
Come on now, but that's all I really gotta say, man. Like,
yeah,
we touched on the battles. There was no announcements. I could say the announcements, but I don't want to dive into them right now.
Yeah,
those got to be dissected very adequately. Like those are big battles, but they announced well, they've been already announced T-Top and Tay-Rock. That'll be going down unknown. They announced Geechee Gotti and Hollow the Don. Hollow the Don is back in the building, looking for a little redemption. I think they both are.
Yeah.
They announced Easy the Block Captain versus Goods. A high anticipated battle that we've been waiting for really since I think the 4th quarter of last year. It's kind of really been brewing big. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah.
And now it's happening, so we really get to dive into that and, pick who's gonna win. What else did they announce? There's one more.
Danny Myers versus None.
Danny Myers versus None will also be on the card. None's debut. Shout out to him for getting a look like that. Do I think it's a known battle? No. Maybe more of a main event super fight. But is it a known battle? I don't know. But I'm not mad at either of them on known. So that will also be going down. And then once again, like we already announced earlier, the 2 finalists for the tournament, Swamp will be facing Julian Carter.
Fact.
JC. So that might be our next video. We're gonna figure it out because there's a little bit of a 3-week delay. I don't want to say delay, but gap between known. So we'll see y'all soon, man.
Facts. And definitely appreciate all your comments and support. Keep supporting, and definitely just continue giving us feedback. If there's anything you want to see, just please notify us at all times. And that's about it.